Hello student, good morning all of you. Yesterday I am discussing with you water analysis, that is physical analysis of water. Then today I am explaining with you chemical analysis of water. In chemical analysis of water there are number of terms for the analysis of water chemically. First is the total solid. In case of total solid there are two solids: dissolved solid, that is short form of dissolved solid is DS, and suspended solid, short form of suspended solid is the SS. There are two types of the solids present in the total solids of water: dissolved solid and suspended solid. Then how it is calculated? Weight of suspended solid is equal to W2 minus W1 10 raised to 6 divided by volume of sample taken, means water sample taken. Then W2 minus W1 into 10 raised to minus 6 10 raised to 6 divided by 500 parts per million ppm. Then TDS, total dissolved solid, or DS, dissolved solid, is equal to W2 here minus W1 divided by volume of sample taken into 10 raised to 6. Then volume of water is the 500, therefore formula becomes W2 minus W1 divided by 500 into 10 raised to 6 parts per million. Therefore total solid is equal to suspended solid plus dissolved solid. Total solid is equal to DS plus SS, suspended solid plus dissolved solid. This is the total solid. First analysis of water sample chemically, that is the total solids. Then after total solid, second chemical analysis of water is the hardness. Then hardness, water which does not give good lather with soap called as the hard water. Definition of hardness is the water which does not give good lather with soap called as the hard water. Hard water is due to the presence of salts like bicarbonate, chlorides and sulfides of calcium and magnesium in it. Hardness is divided into two types. One is the temporary and another is the permanent hardness, where temporary hardness arises due to the dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium in water. Remember that temporary hardness is present due to the dissolved bicarbonates of calcium, means calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate dissolved in water, then hardness becomes temporary. While permanent hardness is due to the presence of dissolved sulfates and chlorides of calcium and magnesium in water. Means calcium chloride and magnesium chloride is present in the water, then this type of the salt of the water is called as the permanent hardness, and bicarbonate is present, then is the temporary hardness. Means hardness divided into the two types: temporary hardness and permanent hardness. And what is meant by hardness? Water which does not give the good lather with soap called as the hard water. Then temporary hardness is known as the carbonate hardness, because carbonates of calcium and magnesium is present in this water, therefore it is also called as the carbonate hardness. While permanent hardness is known as the non-carbonate hardness, because in permanent hardness there is the sulfides and chlorides of the calcium and magnesium salts, therefore it is known as the non-carbonate hardness. Permanent hardness is the non-carbonate hardness and temporary hardness is the carbonate hardness. Therefore the total hardness is a sum of temporary and permanent hardness, similar to the total solid DS and SS. In this way, total hardness is the sum of temporary and the permanent hardness. The total hardness of water is expressed in terms of calcium carbonate parts per million generally. Temporary hardness is removed by boiling the water, while the remove permanent hardness special treatment is essential. Means for removing temporary hardness we boil the water, but in case of removing permanent hardness there is a special treatment of a water is essential. Then method for calculating hardness. Here there are calculation, titration, soap and complex metric methods of determination of a hardness of water. Means for determination of the hardness of water there is a titration or complex metric methods. Out of these complex metric method is the more reliable. Hence I am discussing with you complex metric methods. Hardness of water can be determined by titrating known quantity of hard water sample against standard solution of a EDTA. EDTA means ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid by using Irichrome black tea indicator. Here pH 10 EDTA is available and it's disodium salt and it is expressed in a Na2H2Y. Here end point of this titration is the wine red to sky blue. From the burette reading the hardness is calculated either as calcium carbonate in ppm or as mg equivalent per liter. It is the total hardness of water. Then after total hardness of water, next chemical parameter is the salinity. Here salinity means salinity of water may be defined as it is the quantity of dissolved salts in water. Which salts dissolve in water depend upon the salinity. It is also called as the salitiness and it is measured in the ppt or percentage. Then it varies from place to place in the ocean, but relative proportion of the most dissolved major constituent generally remains common. The average ocean salinity is about 35 ppt. Rivers and lakes can have wide range of salinities from 0.01 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Dead Sea has salinity greater than the 200 ppt. Here note that all natural water contains some dissolved salts of sodium, magnesium and calcium. Then most common is the NaCl constituent about 91%. It is in the main constituent of a seawater. Remember that sodium chloride is the main constituent of a seawater and percentage of this sodium chloride in seawater is the 91%. The level of salt in water affects the salinity for irrigation, stock, domestic uses, etc. There are the two methods of determining the salt content of the water, that is the electrical conductivity, that is EC, and total dissolved solid, that is the TDS. TDS and EC measure by passing an electric current between two metal plates or electrodes in the water sample, while TDS is measure of the relative weight of dissolved material in water sample. Here note that the term salinity is useful to oceanographers, and again you remember that constituent of seawater is the sodium chloride and percentage of this sodium chloride is the 91%. This is the third chemical analysis of water is salinity. Then fourth one is the alkalinity. Physical parameter fourth is the alkalinity. Here alkalinity, it is the acid neutralizing capacity, that is ANC, acid neutralizing capacity. A stands for acid, N stands for neutralizing and C stands for capacity. Therefore acid neutralizing capacity is known as the alkalinity, and it arises due to the presence of carbonate, that is SCO3 minus, SiO3 2 minus, CO3 2 minus ions are present in the water. It is also due to the humate. Humate is the salt of weak organic acids. Then alkalinity due to the SCO3 minus is called as the bicarbonate alkalinity. SCO3 minus is called as the bicarbonate alkalinity. Similarly, carbonate alkalinity is due to the CO2 minus. In natural water, species of bismuth, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur contribute in ANC, that is acid neutralizing capacity, but their contribution is too small. Hydrate and carbonate alkalinity is also called as the phenolphthalein alkalinity. It is determined by It bicarbonate alkalinity is determined by methyl orange, so it is called as the methyl orange alkalinity. Methyl orange is the indicator. It can be determined by titrating 50 ml of 50 ml of sample against 0.02 normal H2SO4, that is a sulfuric acid solution, using phenolphthalein as a indicator. If necessary, filter the sample and then use end point is pink to colorless. Then add few drops of methyl orange indicator and continue the titration till end point is obtained, that is yellow to red. Then total alkalinity is denoted by the ST is the sum of phenolphthalein alkalinity and the methyl orange alkalinity. This is the alkalinity. Then after alkalinity, next point is the acidity. Here acidity is the power of water to neutralize OH minus ions. It is expressed in terms of CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate. Acidity arises due to the pickling liquors, acid, drainage, industrial effluents, and humic acid, etc. Acidity of water can be decided by titrating water sample with standard solution of NaOH. Methyl orange endpoint pH 4.5 measure the acidity due to the minerals and the CO2, while phenolphthalein endpoint phenolphthalein is 8.3 determine the total acidity. Then what is meant by mineral acidity? Here known quantity of water sample from pre-chloride is titrated against 0.02 normal NaOH using methyl orange as a indicator. Then this is the mineral acidity. Then total acidity at room temperature. Here water sample is titrated against 0.2 normal NaOH solution using phenolphthalein as a indicator. Therefore total acidity at boiling temperature is equal to acidity as calcium carbonate ml of 0.02 normal NaOH into 1000 divided by ml of water sample taken for titration. Then after acidity, next is the sulfate. Then gravimetric method useful for how much amount of nitrogen is present in a water. Then next is the dissolved oxygen. Dissolved oxygen is short for DO, and it is understand that the dissolved oxygen in water is index of physical and biological process of going in water. This is the dissolved oxygen DO. Then another term is the chemical oxygen demand, that is COD and BOD. BOD biological oxygen demand and COD is the chemical oxygen demand. Then what is meant by COD? It is the index of total organic content of water oxygen demanding substances in water, or it may be defined as total amount of oxygen required for oxidation of substances is known as the chemical oxygen demand. I am repeated again definition of COD. It is the total amount of oxygen required for oxidation of substances present in the water is known as chemical oxygen demand. It is based on the assumption that all organic matter can be oxidized by strong oxidizing agent in a acidic medium. A variety of oxidizing agents are used, but potassium dichromate K2Cr2OC1 is the best for the purpose of COD. Is more scientific term. You remember that COD is more scientific term than the BOD. COD is more scientific term than the BOD. Further, it is reproducible and it is expressed in a ppm. Then for determination of COD, the known quantity of K2Cr2OC1 is added to the measured amount of sample and mixture is boiled with concentrated H2SO4. Then excess of Cr2OC1 2 minus ions determined by titrating with standard FAS ferrous ammonium sulfate solution. Indicator used is the ferron. Then as per need, Ag2SO4 are added to the solution. The difference between the blank minus back titration gives the amount of dichromate consumed in the oxidation of organic and inorganic matter. This is the calculation for COD. And last point in this parameter is the BOD, that is the biological oxygen demand. Nowadays we are facing harming problem of water pollution. BOD determines biological oxygen demand, determines degree of water pollution. Hence, study of BOD of water becomes prime important. BOD defined as amount of oxygen required for the biological oxidation. COD amount of oxygen required for chemical oxidation. Similarly, BOD means amount of oxygen required for the biological oxidation of organic material in water during 5 days under controlled condition. 293 Kelvin is known as 5 days biochemical oxygen demand. Then high value of BOD daily sales to the aquatic life. The determination of BOD is useful to determine degree of pollution of water. BOD useful for first is the degree of pollution of water. Second one, it is useful for efficiency of wastewater treatment plants. Then self purification capacity of water body. Possible control measures of pollution. BOD is pollution load of wastewater treatment on environment. And BOD is useful for kind of organism present in a water. Then similar to the CO2, there is determination of BOD. For determination of BOD, here BOD incubator or BOD bottles and allyl thiourea solutions are essential for calculation of BOD. Then in this method, known quantity of sample is taken as per need adjust pH sample 7. Then by using 1 normal NaOH or 1 normal H2SO4 solution, they avoid loss of oxygen during incubation. Dilute the sample as per need. Now fill the 2 sets of BOD bottles. Add 1 alkyl thiourea solution in 1 bottle and each bottle stopper by taking usual precaution. Determine DO in 1 set immediately by using membrane, electrode or any other method. DO incubate the other set in BOD incubator. After 5 days, measure the DO, that is D5. Then BOD in mg per liter is equal to D minus D5 dilution factor. Here more the BOD is indicator and not pollutant. Thank you for listening. Here topic is completed.